بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الصلاة والسلام على محمد وآله الطاهرين. My dear brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, وَدَعُونِي أَسْتَجِبْ لَكُمْ. Ask me and I will provide for you. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us a very big blessing, and it is that He allows us to speak with Him and ask Him our requests. The month of Ramadan is the month of prayer and supplication, and there are different type of supplication which is narrated for this month. One of those is daily supplication, that every day of Ramadan has its own special prayer and supplication. I want to share with you the supplication of first day, as we say, Allahumma ij'al siyami fihi siyam as-sa'imin. O Allah, put an account my fasting among the fasting of those who fast. What does it mean? According to our narration and Islamic beliefs, we have two types of fasting. The first type, which is general and ordinary fasting, is to preventing ourselves from eating and drinking and other prohibited things which break our fasting from Fajr to Maghrib. This is the general type of fasting that every Muslim all around the world do it and has commitment to this type of fasting. But there is another type of fasting which is a special type of fasting, and it is very recommended according to our beloved Prophet and our beloved Imams alayhimus salam. There is a narration from Imam as-Sadiq alayhi salam, as he says, when you fast during Ramadan and you prevent yourself from eating and drinking, in addition to that, to have an acceptable fasting before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you need to do something else. What are those? To fast and prevent your eyes, your hands, your ears, your legs, and other part of your bodies. An acceptable fasting is not just not eating and not drinking. It is to prevent your eyes of seeing prohibited views. It is to prevent your ears of listening to prohibited ways. So this is the meaning of Allahumma ij'al siyami fihi siyam as-sa'imin. And we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allahumma ij'al qiyami fihi qiyam al-qa'imin. What does it mean? We can explain this qiyam al-qa'imin in two ways. One way is special kind of qiyam, that is having opportunity and tawfiq to say night prayer. According to Islamic teachings and our narrations, the one who has this opportunity to say night prayer will have lots of rewards. Among them is to have a good bounty and to have good rizq. But we can explain it for general people and ordinary people in another way. To explain Qiyam al-Qa'imin according to daily prayer, I mean our 5 times daily prayer: Salatul Fajr, Salatul Zuhr, Salatul Asr, Salatul Maghrib, and Salatul Isha. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give us this opportunity to have a good prayer with high quality, not just saying our prayer to finish it, no, to say prayer with humbleness. Another things that we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is this: وَنَبِّهْنِي فِيهِ أَنْ نَوْمَةِ غافلين. There are lots of people who are not aware of why they are living in this world. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make us aware that we are here to prepare ourselves for hereafter. And at the end of this prayer, we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, وَهَبْ لِي جُرْمِي فِيهِ يَا إِلَهَ الْعَالَمِينَ وَاعْفُ عَنِّي يَا عَافِيًا عَنِ الْمُجْرِمِينَ. Oh Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we are the sin committers. We ask you to forgive us in this day and to give us the salvation and to give us the happiness of entrance in paradise. Thank you for listening, and I ask you to not forgetting me in your prayers. وصلى الله على محمد وآله الطاهرين.